Where's the, do we have a fitting that'll go in the motor plate?
Well, not in the motor plate, but
Does the, oh, so the plate, the fitting goes on the motor and that whole, no.
no. So that we'll either weld a fitting on here, or they sell a billet deal that'll bolt on.
Okay, we don't have that.
No.
Okay. Well then, guess we could take, I don't know. Check.
I'll get these for tomorrow. Get those coming. Regulators mounted. Yes, the regulator is upside down. Someone in the comments will say something if we don't make sure we say that we know the regulator is upside down. It's just like that because it was easier to line the holes
These
up
are the only 10,
and drill and tap it.
These are the only quarter 20 button heads I found. They're too long. I got fine thread, but you don't ever really want to put a fine thread in aluminum if you don't have, if you don't, you know, if you can help it.
Yeah, they're a little long right there.
Yeah, that's the only ones around here in
30 minutes later. Today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Remember back to school shopping as a kid, fresh sneakers, clean notebooks, the sense of starting over? I might not be in school anymore, but I still love that feeling of hitting reset. This fall, I'm calling it back to cool, and Raycon's new bone conduction headphones are exactly what I needed to get back into the routine that feels smoother, smarter, and yes, a whole lot cooler. These are seriously different. Instead of covering your ears, they use vibrations to send sound straight through your bones. That means your ears stay open. You can hear traffic on a run, chat with someone in a grocery line, or just stay aware of what's happening around you without giving up crystal clear sound. They're built for all day use, 13 hours of battery life, totally waterproof and dustproof, and the no bud fit means they don't slip, even when I'm sweating. Raycon gives you premium performance that rivals big audio brands, but literally half the price. No wonder over 3 million people already love them. And they even come with a 30-day happiness guarantee. And yeah, I actually use these and you should too. So if you're ready to level up your routine, click the link in the description box or just go to buyraycon.com/CJRaceBC to get 20% off site-wide. Again, that's buyraycon.com/CJRaceBC to get 20% off. You'll be supporting this channel when you order, and honestly, it's a win-win. Thanks Raycon for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it.
This has nothing to do with us getting the chassis to powder coating, right?
What's that? What
are you taking care of right now?
No, the motor. Honestly, we had a long list of stuff we were going to do while the car was at powder coat because obviously it's going to be there a few days, and we've actually gotten about 75% of that list checked off too. So it's not at powder coat yet, but we do have a lot of stuff we weren't going to do till it was at powder coat done already. So we're kind of ahead on that aspect. So when it comes back, we should be ahead a little bit. Hopefully, that's the theory. Not that we're ahead because we're behind, but we're ahead somehow.
We're just less behind.
Yeah, less behind.
Have you, where are we at so far as getting all the welds taken care of?
I'd say 60% maybe. Still gotta get interior, pull the body off, and then start flipping it. So probably just over halfway. Get the body off. Start flipping rope.
Start rolling it around. Yeah, sweet. It's looking good. It's gotta go long.
What is left on the car besides the back window that has to, well, the back window just has to have
The lips up on the top.
the lips on the top.
Yeah, is the main thing.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, yeah.
The bar that runs across now, is that bar going to fasten to this?
I don't know. We really need to get the tub out of there probably when we start messing with it and just standing there and put some tape and
Because if it's not going to touch this and it can hang in midair, then that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if it has to fasten, if we can know where it's going to go,
Yeah.
we can put a little window tab on here and it bolts on.
Yeah. Yeah, we can figure it out. Once you get done with those few things, we'll
All right.
pull the tubs out.
This is not a big major deal. Yeah, we got a 3/16 end mill.
Okay.
Yeah. I might have one in my box. If not, they got one over there.
We're closer, a lot closer. We got like 3 things left till this thing can go to powder coat. And then, well, hopefully the goal is we can get it there tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. We should be able to get it back by Friday, which will give us the weekend. If we don't get it there tomorrow, we might not get it back till Monday, which will basically lose us 2 days. It would just be sitting in a shop closed, which can't do that. So we got to get it there tomorrow. Somehow we got to get it there tomorrow. I was here till 2:30 or 3 last night. Steve was here late. Danny's been here like 20-something days straight. For like the last 2 or 3 months, we've been putting in a lot of overtime trying to get this thing done. And it is what it is. When you build a race car, it's going to take double the amount of time you think it's going to take. It's just kind of how it goes. But we're getting there. We're getting close.
They can see the weld. Oh, I hope they can see the weld pool.
Everybody's working right now to get to powder coating. It's very important that we get there. We've got 2 welders on the car, Andrew and Steve.
What?
How we holding up down there, buddy?
Good. It helps that I've lost a lot of weight.
Steve, you all right up there?
Yeah. Got help.
Usually I can't get up there.
Got the best elf ever.
Did you say elf?
The best elf, yeah. Best elf ever.
That's me. Am I the elf?
Yep. Good.
No, let it go. I was a kid, I used to go to the club with the rat crash league, and there's a big one. There's how
Yeah, that'll work.
This is belly pan, Danny, or transmission pan?
Motor belly pan.
Motor pan.
Very precise measurement here. Yeah, that's good enough. Other than that, that's only one I've seen so far. I'm just being a fresh set of eyes, open them out, just making sure they all been going.
Oh God.
Fresh set of fries.
Steve's in what,
Fresh
24
set of
hours
fries.
so far?
Yeah.
24 hours?
He is.
You're what, 8?
Or at least. Andrew's 48.
48 hours have been.
7:43 a.m. So far,
Oh, you got a piece of tape?
we got to get mold powder coating within the next hour, so it's gonna be a long day. Very long day. Been a long night so far.
Yeah, absolutely. That's again, this dedication and commitment to the craft right there, man.
Yes, I did, Andrew. I done told you this 5 times. This happened to be a Friday. You weren't here. I didn't
I don't
know.
believe it.
This happened to be a Friday. You was not here.
No, it's not cold lightning.
Might be another one.
That's about done.
Might be another one you take me to. What about the top of these right here?
I did as much as I
Okay,
could. I
that's why
can't
I
even
went
get
down.
in there. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too. That one you can
one-
get into, but the other one, the bar's still close. There's gonna be
I
a
was like, it ain't much. That's what I'm asking. You probably could. That's what maybe.
Hey, man. I don't even know about this one. Excuse me, Andrew.
No problem, Andrew.
That's what I was pointing at. Oh, that one. Okay. If I can reach. If I can reach.
I see these people on the bottom right here.
Yep.
Another one too.
Man, the dedication of everyone is insane.
No, it's been a very long night for everybody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here over
It's
24
crazy.
hours. But we got to get it powder coat, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it there. We're probably only 30 or 45 minutes from having it on a trailer, heading to powder coat. And that should put us to where we have the car back Friday, which is the goal. Because the last thing we really wanted to do was have it just sit in a powder coat for 2 days that we could be working on it over the weekend. And I think they're going to make that happen for us. We'll see when we get there. We're supposed to be there at 7. It's a little after 7, but we're getting ready to head over there now. So I think we're going to make it work.
They call me the quality inspector here.
Now, Kyle, we're looking for any weld that hasn't been completely filled in yet. We're looking for anything that may look like it may be an issue in the near future.
Yep, anything that ain't completely connected, that's what we're looking for right now. Which you can judge by the yellow tape. It's about there. I think there's only like maybe 4 or 5 spots left these boys got. They've been kicking butt. They've definitely been kicking butt at it. I've been looking for about 25 minutes and I've only found 2. There's only 2 I found. Not too shabby at all. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna make sure one of them look at that. I can't quite tell. It looks good. But I think I'll just have one put their eyeballs on it just to be safe.
What are we talking about?
Right there. I couldn't quite tell. Is that one good?
There's a little spot maybe.
Okay, that's why I just wanted to put an eye on it. see it.
Yes, sir, it is not. I mean, right, yeah, it's not. It's right here at the corner right there.
Yeah, I don't see nothing else.
I think they did.
Will you put it, I know where one is, will you put a sticker?
Yep, tell me where you go.
See that little 3/8 tube all at the very, very top? See it way up there? It runs all the way over? Yep. On that side, I welded the bottom. I didn't get the collar, so I'll make sure. On the other side of the car?
This little,
Yeah, that tube on the other side. I have that.
right here. Yep, no, it's not. It's welded, not welded to these bars right here.
It's just gonna get welded on the end.
But on the end, it's welded right
On the
there.
other end, I didn't do the top. I just want to make sure.
That
Oh, right there.
I got you.
Okay.
We're hoping you guys can work your magic.
Oh yeah.
Should be a fun project.
Oh yeah. It'll be a fun one.
Turn on high.
Cool having a passenger seat.
Different.
This is gonna be fun.
So Southern Powder Coating, how long have you guys been in business?
Oh gosh, what is that?
Close to 20
I was
years.
gonna say it's gotta
Okay.
be.
Yeah, so I think it's 18, 19 years. We're close to 20, so. But Hunter's the guy that does all the powder coating here, so he's gonna be the one that's working his magic.
I've been here 5.5 years, so
I've been here about 3,
Okay.
a little more than 3.
How many frames do you guys normally do, or race chassis do you normally do? A year, most likely.
I feel like it's been like one a year, maybe a couple a year every now and then, because we have other people that bring them as well. I think I've done 7, I believe. I think this will be number 8, if I remember correctly. But yeah.
We do all kinds of stuff from, truck lifts to wheels to car frames. So anything that can be powder coated, we do it. So.
Man. Morning. Morning. Good. How are you? Good. You too. You too. Oh man.
Tired.
Oh. Trailer issues this morning?
Yeah, we had the wrong hitch. I was gonna take my enclosed trailer, and then its battery was dead, and it doesn't have like a regular hand jack. And I hope it. Well, I don't know if the weather's just been kind of crappy.
Now when it comes to powder coating chassis, do you see it as like the most difficult project that you guys normally have, or is this just like any other project that you normally do?
We usually treat it as just any other project, but we know the significance and importance of it. And we make sure everything's prepped right and make sure everything's taped and protected at what needs to be protected, especially when we send it out to the blast yard. Some of this thin metal will warp, and we put tape and blast tape on it to help protect it. But it is more difficult, especially for all the angles and all that with the electrostatic. The powder sometimes it doesn't want to stick. You got to spray at a certain angle. But hey, we just love doing this stuff. We just find this stuff so cool, especially for Cletus and you guys. we had several race cars for him, for CJ, but behind Cletus, before Cletus, it's really cool, especially this being our second time doing it. So we really enjoy it, and we have all hands on deck. So make sure we do our best we can.
And the rest of these are mini, the wrinkle back. Yep.
It looks so crazy, doesn't it?
Like a skeleton.
I know, it does. It looks wild. It's gonna look even better tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Pick it up and powder coat.
We should check out the shop.
Yeah. Oh, you've never been here, have you?
No, it's the first
Yeah,
time.
come check out. Very nice shop. Very nice shop. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now, so. You would think for a powder coat place it'd be a mess, but this shop's cleaner than ours, honestly. Yeah, so this is our humble abode. We got the spray booth here. So what we'll do is obviously hang everything up on the rack, and then we'll throw it in here, and we got some filters back there that filter in that powder. Spray everything here, and then once it's all sprayed, wheel the rack over here, and this is our oven. Oven and booth, I believe, are 10 by 12 by 25 feet. So plenty big enough to do all sorts of chassis and anything, you know, industrial. We do a lot of industrial stuff, so.
People tend to get powder coating confused with regular painting, where regular painting you don't really need an oven for, but powder coating you do. What's the reasoning behind needing an oven for powder coating?
Right, so that's how we cure the powder. So,
okay.
Unlike paint where you just spray it and let it dry because it's a liquid, powder is literally just a powder. So when we put it in there, that heat gets it real hot. It bakes and melts that powder onto the, you know, the whatever piece we're spraying, and you can underbake it and it can crack and not turn out how you want it, or you can, you know, you can bake it how it's supposed to be. Every powder has a certain time and temperature that they want it baked at, and so when we put it in there, we just make sure we got everything at the right temperatures and times, and so, you know, we can bake it just as long as it needs to be baked.
So the baking time depends on the material, not so much as what you're actually powder coating.
It goes into both. So
okay.
Obviously, a thicker metal is going to have to be baked a whole lot longer than, you know, a real thin sheet of metal or something like that. So
gotcha.
It really just depends on what piece it is, and obviously, like I said, each powder has its own bake time and cure schedule for how long it needs to be baked. So.
Cool.
How many coats is the color we're using? Like a base color for the chassis? Is it one coat or a couple coats? Or? It's 2 or 3 depending on how crazy you want to get. You know, usually we try to have a primer just to help with any rust prevention or anything like that, and then the color, and then some people just want the color, and then some people might want a clear coat on it just to, you know, make the color pop even more. Some colors don't require it, some colors do, so really just kind of up to the customer and kind of how the powder reacts when it's fully baked. So some require 2 coats, some require 3 coats, anything like that. So it'll look really good when it's done.
I'm super excited.
Yeah. We're going to check this out. Yeah. We pre-baked it because we got some oil on some of the pieces, and when we heat it up, it just takes right off. So here you can see the inside of the oven, how big it actually is.
I can feel the heat from here.
Oh yeah, be careful. It gets hot.
Hot.
Man.
I give you $5 if you go in there for 30 minutes.
Those look familiar.
It's all mullet stuff. both Mullet's rear ends and all the parts that we sent here the other day are all getting pre-baked, and then they're gonna spray them and bake them for good. Yeah, well, yeah, that worked out good. Perfect time.
Some of these other ones didn't necessarily need a pre-bake, so they're just kind of waiting to be sprayed. Everything you see here is all gray just because it's already been sandblasted, so it's ready for powder. This side of the rack is your stuff.
Oh, look.
And then
all the stuff, yeah.
all
Fuel
this
tank,
stuff
fuel
right
cell.
here is another customer, but same color, so it's easier just to throw everything on one rack and, you know, spray everything all at once. So. Yeah, everything here is ready and prepped and taped up, and so all we got to do now is just spray it.
So then as far as the time it's going to take to complete the job, when do you think we'll be getting Mullet back?
Yeah,
We're about to go to lunch and come back after lunch and they'll have it all wrapped up. It'll be cooling down.
Basically.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so he's about to take it out to get sandblasted right now. He's by far our best sandblaster, and he's pretty rapid with it. So hopefully it'll be all blasted and prepped today, and the plan is hopefully to be able to get it sprayed and be done by lunchtime tomorrow. Hopefully, that's the plan. Obviously, things can go wrong and things can take a little longer than we expect, but we're trying to shoot for having everything done and wrapped up by the midday, end of day tomorrow.
Okay, nice deadline.
It's not usually our deadline, but
Yeah.
we like to try to get stuff done quickly for Cameron, and cool stuff like this. We always try to make sure we get a good timeline in. But we usually have a week and a half turnaround.
Yeah.
So it's still not bad compared to other people that have 2-3 week turnarounds, and sometimes they even have people's stuff for over a month. So we try to have things go in and go out as quick as possible, and obviously having really good equipment helps a ton. So yeah.
The turnaround's good even at a week, but really the most important thing really should be the quality. And they do a really good job. Every time it's right. There's not a bunch of dry spots or a bunch of cracked spots or missed spots or dust under the powder coat. It's always really nice. So that's another huge thing, right? Not only is it only going to be a week or so, a week and a half, but you're going to get the right product when it's done. So that's very important.
Well, what happens to me?
They're gonna get started on it. They're gonna blast it, and then they're gonna prep it, coat it. We're gonna come pick it up as soon as it's ready, and then, well, between now and then, I'm gonna get some rest because I'm very tired. I've been up for like 36 hours. So pretty much everybody at the shop has the day off today because they all worked a lot of hours. But as soon as we get this back tomorrow, we'll have some people back in the shop. We're gonna start putting this thing back together. There's still a little bit to do with the rear window, the way we came up with that, what you guys will see. We couldn't really do what we want to do before powder coat, so we're gonna have to do it after powder coat. There's a lot of stuff to put together, so we got to get to it. Usually it takes us about 10 days. We really need to do it in like 6 or 7, so we're going to do our best. That's going to do it for today's video. We're going to go get some rest, and we're going to pick this thing up, and we'll show you how it comes out very soon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.